those of South Italy, they were expelled. They were not given the possibility to convert to Christianity and remain. I mean, they converted, and 5 years later, all of them were expelled again. Okay? So we only have, and this is for the south of Italy. For the center and the north, we never had forced conversion. We never had forced conversion like in Spain, Portugal, and so on. We encountered this problem only with the, it's a bad name, but that's how they're called, Marranos, from Portugal and Spain, which arrived in Italy. They are Christian in name, but Jews by religion. And the problem, and that's where we start. In some places, like Livorno or Ferrara, they could openly go back to the Jewish religion immediately, undisturbed. In other places, like Ancona, it ends up badly and are burned at stake. In fact, there were more than hundreds of them. There were more than around 100 of them. 63 convert to Christianity, but they don't stay in Ancona. The Pope condemns them to become rowers in the galleys, in the galleys of the state of the church, and then they are put in a galley. But then most of them disappear in Malta a few years later, and they go back to. And 24 are burned at stake. So we don't have this in Italy, this phenomenon of the converted Jews who converted to Christianity who had to become to continue Judaism in secrecy.
Can I just ask you about? Sorry,
Go on, sorry, I didn't see you there. Did Michael first?
double barreled names like Castelnuovo, Tedesco, and Conte di Finzi and Volferraria. I think they're Jewish, aren't they? Why are they double barreled? And is one named after one name from the mother's side, and the other's from the paternal side, or what's the reason?
No, it's not this. I mean, it's for instance, there are some.
In Spain, it's very common to have two surnames.
Yeah. There are some Ascoli, which are called Ascoli Marchetti. Ascoli Marchetti. I don't know why.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know where this second. It's not some. No. Sometimes, but this is not the case of the Ascoli Marchetti. Sometimes it's because they are noble. They are ennobled by the king. So you have the Trevers de Bonfili, you have the Sacerdoti di Carrobbio, you have the Levi de Villar, and so on. But sometimes this is the explanation. So it gives you, it sounds good, and they are made barons usually by the kings, and then sometimes the second surname indicates the origin, the place of origin. You see? Yeah.
The Franchetti family, whom I'm researching, prospered in Livorno.
Yeah.
And from what you say, they would have welcomed the unification of Italy, especially with a Piedmontese king. Why would they have left Piedmont to settle in France?
They left Piedmont to settle in France?
Yeah.
In France where?
I'm not sure. They had a chateau on the Loire. They had a palace on the Grand Canal, but they moved to France.
Okay.
And my particular hero was a war hero fighting for the French in the Franco-Prussian War. Okay. And was given a state funeral while Paris was being besieged. Why would they have moved to France? And they were successful in Piedmont.
Jews are usually very mobile, so they move a lot. Sometimes they are forced to move, other times they move because of economic opportunities and so on. I don't know if this particular case, but there was when did they move to France?
In about 1700.
I don't know. There has always been some Italian immigration to France because it was more developed country and had economic opportunities and so on. I'm not quite sure. By the way, it's called Franchetti. If you don't say Franchetti, Franchetti. Yes.
Has anybody written about the family?
Yes. There is a book. There is a book which is called. So there is a guy called Scarpozzi, and he wrote. It was not a book; it's an article, a 43 pages article about the Franchetti family. It is called, which appeared in 2003
In what language?
in Italian, in a review in a magazine which is called Quaderni Storici. I can give you yes. And it's called, the article is called A Family History, the Franchetti, from the coast of the Mediterranean to the liberal Italy. Yeah.
That's it. We're going to have to call it a night here, I think, that afternoon. Thank you ever so much, Luca. It was really informative and nothing said there, and I'm sure we all enjoyed it. Let's give Luca one more hand. Thank you to the ladies translators back there, and thank you for your assistance. That's it. Let's have a break. Tea.